Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex and I would absolutely love it if you guys would like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It does help my videos, it does inspire me to keep creating content, and it just overall makes YouTube a better experience for me. I do also want to give a big, huge thank you to those of you guys who have constantly supported me, constantly watched the videos, liked the videos. You know, those of y'all who are rocking with me, those of y'all who understand this is new for me. Like, I just started my channel just a few months ago, and just those of you guys who have been there. I do want to take a little minute to be transparent about YouTube, my journey, things like that. If you're not interested, I will definitely put a timestamp where you can just start the video. But I feel like for me, I have reached like an interesting point with my channel where I feel like for me, I am a person that gets really into my head about things. I don't know that I would call myself a perfectionist per se. Sorry, there's like something in my eye. I don't know what's going on. I don't know that I would call myself like a perfectionist per se, but I am a person that gets very, very, very hard on myself. When I started this channel, I always intended for it to be movies, TV shows, just commentary, pop culture commentary. However, I happened to start my channel when Love is Blind was on, and I feel like because of that, I kind of got like sucked into the Love is Blind content mill, and I was primarily making Love is Blind content. And I feel like because of that, now that Love is Blind is over, there's definitely been a shift in the channel. I think there's obviously been a drop in views, which is to be expected. I think that's literally happening on every channel, like even bigger channels that I watch. There's just a drastic difference in the consumption. I mean, Love is Blind is very popular and a lot of people like that show, but I think for me, it has been slightly discouraging, I think, on the back end, just especially when like I create content that I love, when I talk about things that I love and it's like people unsubscribe. Now I know every channel faces this. However, because I'm a smaller channel, it's like I notice if people unsubscribe. I notice when someone unsubscribes the minute I post a new video. And I just feel like it's gotten weird where I think people got kind of the wrong idea about what this channel was going to be, or maybe were surprised that there was going to be other content outside of like Love is Blind, or like maybe that universe of videos. And as I said, I understand that not everything is going to be for everyone. Not every subscriber is going to stay, but I do think obviously on the back end, it has been discouraging. I think it is kind of discouraging to I mean, obviously, like now I am working full time as well. So it's like working and then taking the time after work to record, put together a video, and like these videos don't do as well, or they don't do well at all, or people don't even really give them a chance. I think that for me was discouraging on the back end. So amongst working, I think that for me, I also just had like a weird period where I was like, I don't even know if I want to keep doing YouTube, which is crazy. I know YouTube has ups and downs. I know most channels take forever to get off the ground, but I think for me, I'm just such a person that like, I don't know. But obviously, I'm here. I'm recording, so that didn't stick. I did obviously realize like that's just me getting into my own head and just be kind of being really hard on myself and being really hard on my channel. And of course, I'm always looking for ways to improve my channel on the back end, whether it's thumbnails, whether it's SEO, whether it's editing, whether it's content to some level. But that's my whole thing, is like I don't think I really want to be a channel where I'm just doing trendy videos because it's going to get me a lot of views, as tempting as that is. Because I think to some level, I almost started to fall into that with Love is Blind, where it's like that content was doing so well and, you know, people really liked those videos. And so, you know, I didn't really make some of the other videos that I would have ordinarily made during that time. So all of that to say, I'm here, but I do think I always, you know, this is why I do say like, you know, please give the content a chance. Please give the videos a chance. If you're not interested, I'm not ever going to force anyone to watch something they're not interested in. But please try it out, because with all YouTubers, like we are people on the back end who are putting time, putting effort, drafting videos, writing notes, all of these different things, editing, you know, even a simple video can still take 2, 3, 4 hours to edit, depending on what it is, if not more. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for listening. There has been like other things going on in my personal life as well that have kind of affected me recording or me being as creative, just in terms of, well, one, I'm engaged, so I am planning my elopement. That's a whole thing. There will actually be vlogs on that later to come. I have been out of town a lot, and then just emotionally, mentally, like I've been going through a transitionary period. You know, I'm realizing things, in the words of Kylie. Girl, I'm realizing things, and so I feel like there's just a lot of shifts going on with me. So yeah, there's just been a lot going on. But anyway, let's get into today's video. Okay, God, like the celebrities are out here, they're acting crazy. These are the stories that I thought were something, okay? So we gonna get into it. Let's go. First off, Chance the Rapper got a divorce. Now,
oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and see this. Chance the Rapper's wife, Kirsten Corley, announced that she and Chance the Rapper are getting a divorce after months of separation. Now, in a recent Instagram post, she said, after a period of separation, the two of us arrived at the decision to part ways. She went on to say, we came to this decision amicably and with gratitude for the time we spent together. God has blessed us with two beautiful daughters who we will continue to raise together. She went on to say, we kindly ask for privacy and respect as we navigate through this transition. Thank you, Chance and Kirsten. Now, Chance and Kirsten announcing their separation is absolutely crazy, and it's coming just a couple of months after Chance the Rapper went viral for having a woman twerk on him at a festival. Now, people on the internet were claiming that Chance the Rapper letting this woman dance on him was definitely disrespectful to his wife, but now we can see why he was out there living his best life, because he was technically separated from her. Now, this situation is also crazy. I actually can't believe they are getting a divorce, because they seem like a pretty cool couple, and they have been together since 2013. But that just goes to show you, you cannot judge a book by its cover. I'm curious to know what you guys.
now I'm gonna say from the top, didn't nobody need this information from those two? Nobody needed this information from Chance and his wife. I promise you, nobody cared. Let's read it though. So TMZ put out an article a few days ago. It's this titled, Chance the Rapper divorcing wife Kristen after years together. So, Chance the Rapper and his wife, Kristen Corley, are calling it quits on their marriage, something they just announced with a joint statement. They write, after a period of separation, the two of us have arrived at the decision to part ways. We came to this decision amicably and with gratitude for the same time we spent together. God has blessed us with two beautiful daughters who we will continue to raise together. So, Chance and Kristen, for those of y'all who don't know, they got married in 2019. They do have two daughters together, one 7-year-old and one 4-year-old. They've been together for a really, really long time. Like, these two, I believe, were high school sweethearts. But as you know, if you don't know, Chance was in these streets, baby. There was a video of him dancing at Carnival, and baby, he was dancing on that lady, and it started all kinds of scandals. And after that whole situation, I believe they had came out and been like, we're good, we're fine. Like, y'all think there's something here and there isn't. And girl, it wasn't fine. Because I'm sorry, but if your man is dancing up on some girl like that, you're not fine. And I feel like this is not the first time that there's been speculation that these two are not together behind the scenes. But they're one of those people where it's like, one of those couples where it's like, nobody asked. Like, these two could have literally amicably split up and not one person would have been asking, whoa, I wonder if Chance and his wife are still together. I wonder if Chance and his wife are doing well. Nobody would have asked that question. These two could have just split and nobody would have cared. Okay. He could have been out there with that album, The Big Day. That album, baby, that album, The Big Day, has aged so poorly. I mean, look, I gave that album one listen when it came out, and I remember being like, this feels like something that you write when you're trying to prove to yourself that you like somebody. When you're trying to like prove to yourself and the world at the same time that you like somebody. When you're trying to talk yourself into liking someone. That's the vibe that album gave off to me. Not only was it basura, but baby, it was also really, it just wasn't giving what he thought it was gonna give. It wasn't giving no 444, after Jay-Z got his booty whooped in that elevator. But seriously, nobody would have asked what was going on with Chance and his wife. I don't know why they felt the need to put out a statement. I don't know why they felt the need to tell us. I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know what his wife looked like until I pulled up the data for this. But you know what? More power to them. Clearly, Chance was not in it. Clearly, he didn't want her. So hopefully, their kids are okay. That's all I got there. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Aoki Lee Simmons. This is Russell Simmons' daughter. Now, why this girl with a man 44 years older than her?
If you don't raise my budget, I'm gonna get a sugar daddy. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
What did you say?
Nothing. Okay.
You don't even have sugar daddy capabilities, right? Aren't you a B? Of course you are, right?
I'm just saying, if you don't give me money, I'm gonna go. I don't know. So.
You're not gonna do any of that. You're just gonna raise your budget. Your budget's fine.
I'm gonna be an ambassador for the meat industry.
God is watching you. He hears you. I mean, your higher self hears you. You know what you said is bad. You're not going to do that. You're just talking. Where's that boyfriend of yours? Is he still around?
Yeah, he's not. He's hiking right now.
What had to happen in your life for you to be with a man who's 44 years older? For the record, her father, Russell Simmons, is 66. Her boyfriend is 65. What has to go on in your life to possess you to be with a man who is 1 year younger than your father? I just want to know. I just want to know. I just look. So here's a People article about him. So, model and Harvard graduate Aoki Lee Simmons is enjoying a new relationship. The 21-year-old daughter of model Kimora Lee and Russell is dating Serafina restaurant group founder Vittorio Asaf. People confirmed in 2024. The two met in St. Bart's, and a day after the news broke that they were seeing each other, they were spotted kissing on the island. So this man was previously married to model Charlotte Bonstrom. I don't know who that is. For 2 decades. And they have 2 children. And they stopped being married. They split in 2021. So in April 2024, People confirmed that Simmons and Asaf were dating after meeting in St. Bart's, a Simmons family favorite travel destination. Baby, imagine going on a family vacay and you meet some like 60-year-old man, probably in the bar or something. I don't even know. And then you're like, Dad, look, this my new man. Like, I don't know. Aoki and Vittorio are spending time together and enjoying each other's company, a source close to Simmons told People. The couple, who have a 44-year age gap, were later photographed enjoying time on the tropical island in pictures obtained by the Daily Mail. Soon after the photos were public, Simmons posted a photo of herself on her Instagram stories, seemingly addressing them with the caption, well, now I know why folks were calling me. Again, at the age of 21, what could possibly make you attracted to a 66-year-old? And I don't want to hear all that. They're celebrities. Their life is different. I don't care. Just because you're a celebrity does not mean that you're still not, like, the mental thing is still there either way. Celebrity, not celebrity. And I just want to know what would possess this young girl to be with this 66-year-old man. Like, what is going on there? So Russell did comment on it. So Kimora has not publicly commented. However, Russell did. And he said, I'm not going to kick and scream about her choices. He said, all I can do is offer my advice and unconditional love. Yeah, okay. Like, I get it. The girl is 21 years old. But sometimes I think as a parent, especially if you're close to your child, you need to step in. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand. I think that a lot of predatory things go on in Hollywood and in that celebrity space, and everybody just blinks a blind eye to it. But it's like, this young girl has so much going for her. Why are you dating a 66-year-old? What is even the appeal of dating someone that old? Like, I'm sorry. In 5 years, your old man gonna be 70. Shit, at 66. I'm not saying if you 66, you're just done. You about to... But, like, in 5 years, your man's gonna be 70. Obviously, I promise you these two are not gonna stay together long term. But in the event that they did, why are we, imagine going further. I just think when it comes to these age gap relationships, it's like, what do you want for your life? Because a man who's 66, I'm assuming, is kind of done with everything. But you are young and want the world. And it's not like she doesn't have access to other men that are age appropriate and still well-to-do. So I'm just wondering how they even met in the first place. How did that happen? And nobody thought it was predatory. I don't know. It's sad to hear. It's really sad to hear because it's like 21 is so young. Like, I'm 26 and, I turned 27 in a couple of weeks. But it's like, even then, the thought of being with a 66-year-old is insane to me. I don't know. That's disappointing. What do y'all think of that? That is disappointing. That is very disappointing. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it, but let's next story, because I'm gonna get mad if I keep talking about this. Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan, how are you feeling? Are you nervous? Megan, how are you feeling?
Jonathan Majors. So, Jonathan Majors was only sentenced to probation for the assault case with his ex-girlfriend. Let's go ahead and read up on it. So this is an AP article titled, "Actor Jonathan Majors Avoids Jail Time for Assaulting His Ex-Girlfriend." Actor Jonathan Majors has been ordered to complete a year-long counseling program, but avoided jail time Monday for assaulting his ex-girlfriend in a high-profile case that derailed the once promising star's career. The 34-year-old star of Creed 3 and other films had faced up to a year behind bars after he was convicted of misdemeanor assault by a Manhattan jury in December. In court Monday, Judge Michael Gaffey sentenced Majors to conditional discharge after noting that both sides in the case agreed that the charges did not warrant jail time, given the actor was a first-time offender with no prior criminal record. He said Majors must complete a 52-week in-person batterers intervention program in Los Angeles, where the actor lives. He also has to continue with the mental health therapy his lawyers say he's been participating in. Majors faces a year in jail if found in violation of the terms, which also included a no-contact order with his former girlfriend, Grace Jabari. Majors, dressed in all black and accompanied by his girlfriend, actor Megan Good, declined to address the court and left the courthouse without speaking to reporters. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? He's not getting any charges because he's a first-time offender with no prior criminal record. This woman, who very clearly was not treated well by this man, and then this man has continued to treat her poorly throughout this case, made a lot of slanderous stuff, a lot of commentary has come out, a lot of text messages have come out, and all he's getting is an intervention program. That's it. This is why a lot of women who go through this kind of thing don't speak up. People will always comment, why do they wait? Why did they wait? Why didn't they say something sooner? And it's like, because nothing happens. You go to court, you have a case. Supposedly both parties decided that it didn't warrant charges. I would like to know the back end of how that came to be. I think a lot of women who are in these cases are often pressured to kind of back down on the charges or drop them altogether. And I would just love to know the back end. I don't want to speculate. I don't know. I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. I don't want to tell any woman's story. And if it is true that, hey, she wanted to drop the charges, you know, or she didn't think it warranted jail time, okay. But I'm just saying there was a lot of slander in the media. There was a lot of commentary made about how this white woman is trying to tear down a black man. And I just think that was all crazy. Because at the end of the day, a victim is a victim. And for her case to be derailed by so much, especially of the black community, I just don't like that that's all we're getting. That he's just going to a probation program because it's his first offense. Why do you get any offenses to assault people? Why do you get any offenses to do DV? Why is the first offense not the last offense? I have a lot of questions. And I'm just curious how this all came about. But I am glad there's a no contact order. I hope a restraining order is put in place because keep her away from him. And this man, Jonathan Majors, kick him out the back because I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like this at all. And Megan Good, what are you doing, sis? What are you doing? What? Like, imagine being Megan freaking Good. Arguably one of the most beautiful women. That lady got like that 90s fine to her. Imagine being Megan Good. And you have stooped so low in your standing in place as a celebrity that you're going to accompany alleged abuser, Jonathan Majors. And you gonna stand by this man and continue to stand by this man. What is this man giving you? What is going on? I want the ladies to do better for themselves because imagine being Megan Good and you're sitting here still hand in hand accompanying this man out the courtroom. What is going on? What the H is going on? Okay, whatever. Let's keep going.
I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence. You said the album was bad. It wasn't bad. You know it wasn't bad. And I'll come into your track and I'll beat your ass. You know it's true.
I want to personally apologize to Kendrick Lamar for my actions over the weekend. When I rapped, JCole is my name, rapping is my game. But you, sir, Kendrick, you, sir, are lame. That was wrong of me. That was wrong of me, and I want to apologize. Rap should be used for peace, love, and unity.
So are you apologizing for that transphobic bar too?
This guy, get him the fuck out of here. All right, we're having fun. Myself.
You're brave. You're strong. You made rich, baby daddy. You made one dance. This is not Pusha T. This is not Pusha T.
My last story today is about JCole. Okay, now I'm gonna preface. I am not a rap girly. I barely listen to rap. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I listen to the female, I listen to the girlies, but I don't really listen to a lot of male rap. And I don't know a lot of the history behind rap beef, and I'm not like deeply invested in rap beef. Okay, if you are someone who's really into rap beef, don't flame me for anything I'm about to say. Please, y'all can have your discourse, but please don't flame me, okay? Because I'm not really into rap beef. I ain't gonna hold you this whole thing. My fiance was more into this than I was. but now I feel like I got some commentary to make on this. So basically, J. Cole, he released an album, Might Delete This Later, and it's just an album full of disses. He's just throwing shots at everybody. He's throwing shots at everybody. But he has one track here that he decided to remove. Okay? He done tried to diss Kendrick, and he removed the diss track because Mads was embarrassed. Okay, so let's get into it. So Cole regrets his 7-minute drill diss track towards Kendrick Lamar and plans to remove it from streaming platforms soon. At Dreamville Festival last night, he expressed embarrassment over the track's content, emphasizing he wants no further conflict with Kendrick. Now, I am not a J. Cole fan. I have never been a J. Cole fan. I think J. Cole is the most fake conscious person I've ever met in my entire life. This man has made transphobic comments on this tape. He's made other very sus commentaries in the background. When he had that beef with No Name back in the day, when he was like, I expect that black women are basically supposed to teach me everything and I'm just a man and you guys should be lifting me up. I've never liked J. Cole. Ever. I hate when folks try to argue with me and be like, he's so conscious, you just don't get it. No. That man is so fake, it's not even funny. And like I said, I'm not a rap girly. I don't know anything. But J. Cole is terrible. How you gonna make transphobic comments? How you gonna be beefing with women in the media? How you gonna be feigning ignorance that you don't know things, but then present yourself as this conscious source? I don't like it. And then you're gonna go diss Kendrick. Kendrick, arguably one of the best rappers of this time. Kendrick. You're gonna sit here and have beef with Kendrick. But then you're not gonna stand on the beef. You get embarrassed because you saw the heat. Let's be honest. Everybody's like, what? Like, J. Cole? What are you doing? Like, you saw the heat. You saw how much you were being flamed. And now you're like literally begging for forgiveness from people because you realize that you can't actually handle the beef. And there's one thing about me, if you gonna start something, finish it. If you gonna throw a shot, you better make sure it lands. And that's my thing with this. How you gonna throw the shot and then try to like stop the bullet in midair? Like, if you gonna drag the man, drag him. If you gonna insert yourself in beef, insert yourself. It was dumb in the first place. I ain't gonna hold you. It was so dumb in the first place for him to try to diss Kendrick. But if you were gonna do that, stand on it. Stand on it. Ciao. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much. I almost knocked my tripod down. But thank you guys so much for standing with me. I hope that some of you listened to the part where I was being transparent in the beginning about just my feelings about YouTube, feeling demotivated a little bit, but still coming back because at the end of the day, I do love this. And for the people who do watch, I love that I love that. So thank you guys so much. If you made it to here, please like, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please hit subscribe. I am very close to 400 followers, and I would love to try to hit 500 followers, maybe by my birthday. I mean, that's a real long shot. My birthday is April 28th, so that's a very big long shot. I would probably have to have a video that heavily pops off, but never say never to anything. But thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I do love you guys. You are the best, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Comment, let me know how you feel about any of these stories. Let me know your takes, and we will talk in the next one. Bye guys, thank you.